When I was a freshman in college, I needed a flashlight. My freshman year in college, I lived in a fraternity. One night, some of the older fraternity members took all of the freshman pledges out to a farm for a night of fun. The evening began with some good cheer and cold beer, followed by each of us pledges being given a brown paper bag and taken out to a forested area on the property. When we asked why we had been given the paper bags, we were told that we were going to catch some snipe. The older members told us to stay where we were so that they could go to the other side of the woods, make some noise, and drive the snipe in our direction. It turned out that the whole thing was a trick that they were playing on us. The truth is that there is no such thing as a snipe. I was lacking two important things that dark night in the woods: common sense and a flashlight. In 1890, a man by the name of Conrad Hubert thought that something like a flashlight would be a good idea to create, and so he developed the first handheld torch. Of course, it is also well known for its popular Ever-Ready Bunny as well. Hubert's first flashlight. Hubert's first prototype was made out of crude paper and fibered tubes, which had both a brass reflector and bulb attached. The bulbs were constructed using a carbon filament, which were able to create just one brief flash of light when used. Thus, the name flashlight was created. Shortly after their introduction, flashlights made of thin aluminum and containing two D-cell batteries were introduced to the marketplace. These flashlights were both a plastic reflector and an incandescent bulb. The batteries had a short life, and the amount of light produced was quite limited in comparison to today's flashlights. A Russian immigrant, Conrad Hubert, acquired a patent for his first Ever-Ready flashlight in 1898. In 1906, Conrad decided to sell one-half interest in his company for $200,000 to the National Carbon Company. Needless to say, Conrad's handheld torch invention was well received by the public at large. Prior to his invention, kerosene lamps, oil lamps, candles, and torches had all been used as a source of light, but were dangerous due to their open flame. Today's modern flashlights, even after all the improvements that have been made over the years, still consist primarily of the same parts that Conrad originally used. Today's flashlight. Flashlights today are either designed to use LEDs or incandescent light bulbs. Incandescent bulbs are designed with a tungsten filament, which is safely housed in a glass bulb. Light-emitting diodes, or LEDs, are semiconductors, electronic elements that emit light. In comparison to incandescent light bulbs, LEDs are much more efficient and last a great deal longer for the user. Nowadays, you can find LED flashlights in a wide variety of sizes and shapes. You can find them as part of a pen or part of a key ring. And many of us find it convenient to have an LED installed on our smartphones. I believe that Conrad Hubert would be proud and amazed at the many uses we have found for his flashlight invention in our daily lives.